Diego, California. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Chargers of San Diego. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Connell. And he goes out right around the 39. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Connell will try and do this himself. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field. Things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. It's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Cougar 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Back to throw. Connell. Under pressure, they got him again. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Come on.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Second down and 8.
Here we go. Start. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Looking to throw. Posey. And he slings one that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Ready,
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun. Posey. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Ready. Liking 18. Let's go. Ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. We'll get this complete to Trey Harris. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut up. Ready, ready.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Operating from the gun. Posey. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Dobbins. Touchdown, Chargers.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chargers 7, Falcons nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard.
Come on. Hey, go.
That is caught. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think, a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. The bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play. Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Connell. That's complete to Dell. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Again, he'll drop to throw. This one into the hands of Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Okay, ready?
2nd down and 6 now.
Let's go.
Off the bootleg. Posey. Rush coming, and he's taken down. James Pierce in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. Looking to throw. Posey. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll try and throw for it here. They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Come on. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Connell. This pass is caught by London. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Robinson will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw. Connell on the RPO. He'll keep, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here. And that winds up a touchdown.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score?
And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 44 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Posey. And he'll be hit as he releases it And that'll fall incomplete.
For number 82.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
That's good for us.
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles.
Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ramsey. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. The quarterback stayed in the pocket. He got licked for it, but it paid off. Touchdown.
Talk about a true strength throw. People wrapped around him, taking a hit, and still has the ability to get it downfield for a touchdown pass. Phenomenal.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Brian Brzee, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Cougar night.
Operating from the gun. Connell. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Come on. Trap 60, 70 Timberwolves, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 18, Pioneer. Ready.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ramsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Cut up. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Off the play fake. Posey. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Here we go. Here we come. 19. Bronco 80.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cougar 19. 70 Lions. Panther Street.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this 2nd quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. And my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess what we say, the end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.